Hi everyone, in my last video I shared my experience exploring New York's Dumbo, Brooklyn Bridge and Central Park. In this final New York series, I will share my experience and stories about New York's subway, exploring the Manhattan skyline from the other side of the Hudson River and the famous Times Square. Did you know that the New York subway is one of the oldest subway systems in the world, with about 472 stations in operation? It was opened during the early 1900s and riders paid just 5 cents to ride the trains. Interestingly, there was a lot of pushback for the subway until New York experienced a blizzard like never before in 1888. The 20-foot high snow piles and whiteout conditions made New Yorkers realize how vital an underground rail system could be for the city's future. Although the subway is now infamous for deterioration, it was considered an engineering marvel when it was built. As the evening strolled, my friends and I took the subway to Jersey City. We walked towards the Hudson River waterfront walkway. I was awestruck by the beauty of the pathway on the western shore of the Hudson River, which offered a breathtaking view of the Manhattan skyline. The walkway was an expansive path that connected Hudson County's most iconic scenic waterfront neighborhoods with a pedestrian and bike-friendly walkway. I was mesmerized by the grandeur of those magnificent buildings on the other side of the river. Next, we went to see the Oculus. The Oculus is an aesthetically designed, stunning transit hub at the World Trade Center Path Station. The architecture of the Oculus gives you a feeling of peace and hope. After roaming around a bit and observing the beautiful architecture, we headed towards Times Square. Times Square is the true spirit of New York with its hustle and bustle. Despite it being almost midnight when we arrived, the energy was palpable and I could feel the buzz of the city that never sleeps. Did you know that Times Square was earlier known as Long Arc Square after London's Carriage District? In the late 1880s, Times Square was an ample open space surrounded by apartments. Soon, the neighborhood transformed with the introduction of billboards and street lights, transforming public space into a more inviting environment. Well, that's all about my New York trip. If you want to see more such travel experiences, subscribe to my channel for more such content. Until then, take care.